Guys, Peter will be waiting this brother talk just they make me emotional. Listen.
Can I speak briefly?
Oh, please. Who is that?
Pages.
Please, Ejai, let me respect na senior man, please. Listen.
Sorry.
I see the white beards everywhere. So
I thank God you made me put it. I had to put it so. Let me tell you one few things. Coincidentally, I was in the same university with Peter B. in University of Nigeria and Suka. Listen, when he was reading statistics, when he was reading philosophy, I was reading statistics.
Wait, sir. Sorry, please. Sir.
Yes.
So you're a super lion.
Yeah, no, let me finish. I didn't finish in Suka, but I was there in Zikol. A2 was my room. Zikol A2. That was my room. Myself and Emefele, the former governor of CBN, we were roommates. The same time, P2B was a student in UNN. Now, in my second year, I got a scholarship, which I fought for when I was in high school. That was when Nigeria was good. I got a Commonwealth scholarship to continue my statistics degree program. And then they said all the six of us who got it must do it in National Bureau of Statistics at the University of Ibadan. That's why I transferred to UI.
Wow.
And I finished in UI. Now, after my degree program in the university, I lectured as Yawatek as a lecturer. Then the salary of lecturers was very, very poor. And my colleague, Emefele, had entered the bank. And he told me, so boy, look at what you're earning. Look at what they're paying us in the bank. That time, I joined Zenith Bank in 1992. Now listen, at that time, Tinubu was the chief accountant of Mobile. Emefele was his account officer. I was working under Emefele. So I knew Tinubu one-to-one. So what I'm going to tell you guys, gentlemen, is this one. I not only knew Tinubu very well, I also know P2B very well. So listen to me very well. This is what I'm telling Nigerians. I hope people can understand this thing. I was just speaking to my kids, and I tell them that the reason I'm ashamed of my generation is that my generation enjoyed Nigeria so well, and instead of living Nigeria better, we are living Nigeria worse than we met it. These days, who is that person in Nigeria now that will leave secondary school, pass jam, and do well in the university and get the Commonwealth scholarship? Nobody again. That program is dead. That program is dead. Who is that person that will go to, who has nobody and will be able to enter by merit, right? Go to the university and lecture and enter the bank by merit. Those programs are dead. Who is that person that when you know you have nobody to sponsor you, right in the university, the 50 kobo per meal, government will give you plus state bursary. And you can survive without parental support in the university. These are the things we inherited. And my generation failed to hand it over to our kids. That's why I said I will not forgive them. This is my generation. Because if you do not know what we went through, you will not understand how bastardized the economy is today. Now, why I've seen both of them clearly and closely. And that's the reason why I'm telling Nigerians, if only you can give P2B a chance. After 4 years, I swear, if he leaves, you are going to call him back.
God bless you, sir.
I swear, I'm not betting my life. If he leaves, you are going to call him back. So, guy, you can't go. Don't do Alex OTV. It doesn't take 8 years to make an impact.
Thank you.
If you want to make it doesn't take. How many months does it take to make an impact in devastating the economy? It's just 1 month. Remove subsidy, remove this thing, because it didn't see that to calculate it, to reflect on it. It's not, up to now, it's not interested. I'll just tell you one thing now. Now, B2B said it can bring in almost 10,000 megawatts of electricity into Nigeria through solar power alone. And he traveled to Egypt. Many of you may not know. He went to Egypt to see how Egypt did it. And Egypt said, yes, we can do it. But Nigeria is very corrupt. But what did Tinubu do? Right? He said they can do it with 170, not Egypt now, the people that were did it in Egypt. It's 185 billion naira. That would have been the cost before this exchange rate. But what did Tinubu do? He came into the country, he became a president, he installed solar power only for himself in Ato Rock and left the other place. Obi will never have done that.
Facts.
He will never have done that. He will never have said, let me abandon my people and make only myself comfortable. Obi will never have taken 150 billion to go and buy a private jet for himself. Listen, I am a professor in Canada. I'm a professor of statistics and econometrics in Canada. Listen to me. 15 private jets you have in the presidential fleet. 15. That's what you have in the presidential fleet. Obi will never keep 15 private jets in the presidential fleet. The choices are very high. You will sell all of them, like the president of Croatia did. In Canada, we have the best aircraft manufacturing company in Canada called Bombardier. My prime minister in Canada does not have a private jet. If he's traveling, they will take one of the jets and put a label, Prime Minister of Canada. When he comes back, that jet goes back to the Air Canada fleet. We, who cannot make a bicycle spoke or a tire, we have 15 in the presidential fleet. And if you go to Bombardier, Nigeria is the third highest patronizers of private jet in the world. Nigeria is the third. 1, 2, 3. And they are wondering, and you guys say you are poor. You guys say you are poor. You are the third. 1, 2, 3 of people who own private jets. That is the problem we have. So we need somebody who will come in and tidy up the economy well and redirect our perception of life and make things easy. Gentlemen, it is possible. A man who is prudent, a man who loves the country and not after his own personal wealth at all costs can turn this country around. You don't have to be a mathematician or a genius. But just be honest and sincere, because that is the problem our Nigerian leaders are having today. After my generation enjoyed these good things, you know what they did? When they came to power, they destroyed the educational system, they established their own. OBJ established a university of his own, Bell University. Atiku went, established his own in Taraba, in Adamawa State. That is not what leadership is all about. There's no way Obi would have. Look at the teaching hospital I did. I have a friend there who's in North Teaching Hospital. He did it from start to the end. See what he did in the School of Nursing. Not only in Anambra, up to today. He's still funding School of Nursing all over the country. If you've noticed it, he's still funding School of Nursing from his private post all over the country. We are saying that we are going to a level where we should tell ourselves the truth. I keep saying, if today Tinubu sees me, let me tell you, all of you who are Tinubu supporters, if Tinubu sees me today, he will choose me before you, any of you. Because of our relationship in those days, 93 to 97. Before we lost contact. And 2001, I flew down to Nigeria. I flew down to Canada. I didn't come down because of bad economy. I came to give my children a second opportunity, but I didn't know Nigeria economy would become as bad as this. So I thank God I brought them there. By now, ladies and gentlemen, look at me with my gray hair. I should be in Nigeria now. This is I'm teaching now at the University of Toronto. And Toronto State University, when I'm teaching them advanced statistics, I would have been happy to be teaching it in Unilag or even in Yabatech, rather than teaching it here. It's so painful. And we see people keep supporting this man. This man is not ready to help you turn this country around. Today, Canada is saying that we are willing to come and help Nigeria fix the electricity. Manitoba province came to Canada, came here to come and help fix, came to Nigeria to come and fix Nigeria electricity. And bribery was all what they were asking for. They said, no, what is bribery? We said we want to come and help you. You have only 4,000 megawatts, which is not enough of what McMaster University uses every year. We want to come and help you fix this because you have even natural resources here. Your water system is pure and clean. Your solar system is wonderful. You have the rainforest. You have the Sahara system. You have the Sahara. Let's help you fix this thing. And you have the market, 250 million people.
Honestly.
Yes, we didn't want to do it. US is willing to do that. Germany is willing to do that. If only we can get somebody who is honest at the top there. Say, gentlemen, okay, I'm tired. I want to do it. Look at what happened the last time. You know, when he borrow money, Nigerians in US and Canada walked to the IMF office in US and said, cool, stop borrowing this man money. Stop loaning this man money. Stop loaning this man money. IMF was so ashamed. Said, look, this guy is not using his money to develop the contract he told you. Look at it. He's loading his friends. Shaguri, for instance, he took eight of his top projects. It's in the hand of one man, Shaguri, who does in Nigeria. 8 of your major projects. He had borrowed 48 billion so far. 8 of the major projects, which is 41 billion. It's in the hand of one man, Shaguri.
My God.
If that man want to finish Nigeria today, it's very easy for him. But why did he do it so? He had his reason. He's not a fool. Don't ever make that mistake. Tinubu is a very intelligent man. Don't make that, even if he say, "Bana blue blue," allow you. Now, why you? He's a very intelligent. You know exactly what he's doing. So what I'm only begging now, especially when I see this young Nigerian, you don't know what you missed when Nigeria was good. You don't know, especially if you are below 40, 45. You don't know anything. What you miss? If you know, you would have stoned him out of office by now. If you know how beautiful this country was, in UCH, Ibadan there, Saudi Arabia, their king was coming for treatment in UCH Ibadan. Saudi Arabia king was coming to UCH for treatment. I was in my final year, 1985, 1984, 85, in my final year, best statistics. I was not finished my final exam. We 3 of us apply. We are making about first class. Apply for a PhD in Cambridge. We are given admission. Go and do it now. Nobody will give you admission. We are in my final year.
Sir, please, sir, please.
So, I can go on and on. It's so painful.
Sir, please. I want. Please, can you be a special guest for me tomorrow, please?
Why not? Tomorrow is Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, I can be.
Please.
But I just want our young Nigerians to.
Do you know why I said this?
Yeah.
I'm going to cut off this particular submission you have today and amplify it. And I will bring in, by the grace of God, tomorrow, all of us here will bring in thousands of Nigerians here.
Yes, the reason I'm driving this, I want to make sure that young Nigerians know what they've lost. I am, let me say I'm privileged, because you know what? When I was schooling in primary school, let me shock you. In Lagos, in the 60s and 70s, listen, primary school. I was living in Ajegule. If you know Ajegule, you know Lagos a bit. I attended a Papa Baptist primary school. Twice a week, they give us, it's bigger than this. They give us a tin of lactogen milk, lactogen powder milk, free of charge. They give us, we just drink them, we just eat and they go. That's what we were enjoying. Lactogen powder milk, free of charge. Milk, that big cup.
Sir,
So that we can grow what? So
can you hear me, sir?
Huh?
Can you hear me, sir? I want to ask you a question, please. At that point in time, was it pipe borne water in Lagos?
Yes. Oh my! I said, listen, Ajegule. If you know Mba Street, oh man, I'm not even Ajegule now. If in Mba Street, go to local government area, there's a public pipe on water. I live at, or rather, my parents live at 18 in Mba Street. We trek to go and fetch pipe on water and bring it back. It's through related as a pipe on water. In Mba Street, yeah, Ajegule, the pipe on water. Not talk of Ikoyi and VI, which I don't even go. If you go to Papa area, to do Papa, go to Papa, that's where we go to sell bread for our parents. We cross from Papa, from Ajegule, through Marine Bridge, to Papa to sell bread. Papa was called European quarters in the 60s and 70s. My brother, Papa was as good as any settlement in Florida or Canada today. That time, when we carry bread on our head, go sell bread, fine butter bread, we finish selling before we go to school. Then school, you have morning school, afternoon school. If you're in afternoon session, you go and sell bread for your mother in the morning. But that is how the place was beautiful. But see how they, I said, because you did not see what happened before, so you're not able to hold these guys responsible. For people that don't saw it, I said, God, when I became a branch manager in Zenith and I went to Papa, I cried. I said, this is Papa we were growing up and was, oh my God, Nigeria messed up everything. Our problem is leadership, brothers. Leadership, don't be carried away by tribe. I beg you. Don't be carried away by tribe. Don't be carried away by anything. Look at the number of Nigerians in my class in Toronto. Look at the number. With 100 students today, you have about 30, 40 Nigerians. Some of them are vice principal of secondary schools. They jackpot to imagine somebody become a principal of a secondary school or a vice principal of a secondary school. Jackpot to come and be washing people's bomb and sorry to say that because he's running away from bad governance. And that same person is saying, today is the best. I say, it's not your fault. You don't know anything. If you know, you realize that a boy, forget it. Nigeria is a beautiful place. That's what I'm telling people. If this country, if we got it right, people like me, if we got it right, people like me, and many more like that will fly down. And so many other people. But because people are running down here because of the bad governance. Now see how bad it is now. You go to a level now, people are coming to kidnap people and killing and banditry, and you say, hey, what is this? What is going on? But we don't understand. Because you don't understand. So now if you let the younger ones know that, hey, once upon a time, this land was blessed. Beautiful.
Please,
The land is still blessed, too.
Please,
You know, say the land is still blessed? No.
Please, I have to stop you here. Okay,
no problem. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Please, you're making me get emotional right now. Please,
Yes, I'll see you tomorrow.
Let me save this for tomorrow. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
You don't need to tell me to vote for you. You don't need to tell me to vote for you. You're asking about to be here. I told you that for now, this is among all of them, this is the best. If my elder brother come out for president, I'm going to vote against him. Because P2B is the one that I think. That does not mean P2B is a saint. You know what I'm saying? I was telling other governors, P2B left to Labour. Labour returned to status quo anti-Bello. P2B left in status quo anti-Bello and causing problem. P2B left ADC. ADC returned. P2B entered NDC. Within the space of 48 hours, they have over 10 million registered members.
What do you think, guys? Drop off a comment section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.